Hey Third Eye Tribe, and welcome back to Third Eye Tarot. So in today's video, we'll be doing a pick a card reading for Tuesday, the 8th of August 2023, just to check out the general energies of the day and give us a little bit of insight on how our day can pan out. So remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So I'll give you guys a brief moment to just pick a pile that you feel most drawn to, and I will put the timestamps in the description box below so you can jump straight ahead into your reading. So this will be pile number 1, this will be pile 2, and this will be pile number 3. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Hey pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose according to the crystal, then this is the amethyst crystal. So the amethyst crystal has physical and spiritual healing energies. It helps to support your sleeping patterns and it attracts divine energy. It also brings calmness and clarity. It reduces headaches and insomnia, and is actually quite a common crystal and popular crystal amongst the tarot and divination community. So if you chose pile number 1, then this is what your crystal means for you. So pile number 1, I'm just going to go ahead and pick 2 cards for you just to tell us what kind of general energies you can expect for today. So your first card is the Queen of Swords. And your second card for today is the Hanged Man. So I'm going to start over here with the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is one of the 22 major arcana cards in the deck of the tarot, and represents surrender, sacrifice, and a process of letting go. This card depicts a man who seems to be hanging from this pole with one of his feet tied up, symbolizing that he's taken a moment to look at things from a different perspective. The Hanged Man often appears in a tarot card reading when we are at some sort of crossroads or we need to make a difficult decision in our life. This card reminds us that sometimes we need to let go of our current situation and our perspectives to gain greater insight and understanding. So the Queen of Swords, on the other hand, is one of the minor arcana court cards in the deck of the tarot and represents independence, logic, and truth. This card depicts a woman who seems to be holding a sword that is pointed straight upwards, gazing intently into the distance. She embodies rational thinking and is not afraid to speak her truth. The Queen of Swords often appears in a tarot card reading when we need to make an important decision or just stand up for ourselves. This card reminds us that we have the power to make clear-headed decisions and that we should always speak our own personal truth. So when these 2 cards appear together in a tarot card reading, the message is quite a clear one. It represents a time in which we need to surrender and to let go of our preconceived notions and beliefs. The Queen of Swords here asks us to be rational, logical, and truthful in all our decision-making processes, while the Hanged Man reminds us that we need to look at our situation from a different perspective. Together, these 2 cards suggest that a difficult decision is at hand and that we need to let go of our biasness and look at things from all angles before making that important choice. This combination can also indicate that we are facing a situation where we need to be independent but assertive. The Queen of Swords here encourages us to speak our truth and to make decisions based on logic, while the Hanged Man here reminds us to recognize the subconscious forces that may be at play and the need for self-sacrifice in our choices. This combination also warns us against impulsiveness and asks us to take some time to consider all options before we make our final decision. And so pile number 1, that was all I have to say for your reading for today. I hope you found this video very interesting and insightful. Please share your experiences in the comment section below, and make sure to check back in tomorrow to see what kind of general energy fields are surrounding you then. Take care and have a super awesome day further. pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose according to the crystal, then this is actually the citrine crystal. So the citrine crystal is known as the happy crystal. It brings light, bright energy, success, prosperity, and attracts a lot of wealth, abundance, and joy into one's life. It is a very popular crystal amongst the tarot and divination community, and is an absolutely stunning crystal with that light yellowish color. So if you chose pile number 2, then that's what your crystal means for you. So pile number 2, I'm just going to go ahead and pick 2 cards for you just to tell us what kind of general energies you can expect for today. So your first card is the 8 of Pentacles, and your second card for today is the 4 of Pentacles. 2 Pentacles, wow. So I'm going to start over here with this 4 of Pentacles card. So the 4 of Pentacles card depicts this stunning woman who seems to be clutching onto her purse that contains 4 pentacles. It represents the energy of possessiveness, control, and a need for security. The woman here is holding on to her wealth and her resources, afraid to let them go or to share them with others. This card signifies a fear of change and a reluctance to take risks. In a tarot card reading, the 4 of Pentacles can indicate a time for financial stability and security, but can also suggest that you need to be more careful now and not to become too controlling or possessive. For some, it can also represent the fear of letting go of a particular situation or relationship, even if it's no longer beneficial. So the 8 of Pentacles card, on the other hand, depicts this woman who seems to be some sort of artist, looking deeply into her candle, admiring her creative efforts with these 8 discs or coins that are raised above her head. This card represents the energy of hard work, dedication, and mastery. This woman here is completely focused on her task, and the card implies that she takes great pride and fulfillment in all her work. In a tarot card reading, the 8 of Pentacles card can often suggest a time for growth, learning, and skill development. It could also indicate a time in which you are engaged in a project that requires attention to detail, hard work, and perseverance. For some, this card can also suggest that you are well on your way on the path to mastery and may be putting in long hours to achieve your goals at this time. So when these 2 cards appear together in a tarot card reading for you, it can suggest that you may be working very hard to maintain your current financial stability and security. You may be putting in long hours and dedicating yourself to your work to ensure that you can maintain your resources and do not lose sight of what you already have. However, this combination can also suggest that you have become too focused on maintaining control and security, that you might be holding on too tightly to your wealth and not allowing yourself to take some risks or to explore new opportunities. It may also signify a time in your life in which you may be reluctant to let go of a particular situation or perhaps even a relationship, even if it's no longer beneficial to you. For some, this card can also suggest that you are actively pursuing mastery in a particular skill or area of your life, and you are working very hard to develop your abilities and to achieve your goals in this area, but you may be holding on so tightly to your inner resources that you're afraid to invest any more into yourself, your mastery, or your future. In its essence, when these 2 cards appear together in a reading for you, they highlight the importance of maintaining financial stability while also allowing yourself to pursue mastery in a particular skill or area of your life. It also suggests the need of balance and control and security with the willingness to take risks and explore new opportunities. This combination also encourages you to work hard and invest in yourself while also being open to change and to growth at this time. And so pile number 2, that was all I have to say for your reading for today. I hope you found this video very interesting and insightful. Please share your experiences in the comment section below, and make sure to check back in tomorrow to see what kind of energy fields are surrounding you then. Take care and have a super awesome day further. Hey pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose according to the crystal, then this is the carnelian crystal. So the carnelian crystal sparks energy. It inspires confidence and empowerment. It inspires creativity. It supports sexual energy. It offers tons of protection to those keeping it on them, and is often best kept in your workplace, incorporated into a self-care ritual, or best used in the bedroom to amplify sexual energies. So it's an absolutely stunning crystal with this beigeish orangish color. So if you chose according to the crystal, then this is what your crystal means for you. So pile number 3, I'm just going to go ahead and pick 2 cards for you, just to tell us what kind of general energies you can expect for today. So your first card is the 7 of Cups. And your second card for today is the Justice card. So I'll start over here with the Justice card. So the Justice card is the 11th card in the cards of the Major Arcana and represents balance, fairness, and the truth. The card features a woman who is holding a sword in her hand and the scales of life in her left hand. The symbolism behind these attributes is clear. The sword here represents the law, while the scales here represents the weighing of options or decisions. The Justice card often reflects the importance of making moral and ethical choices in our lives that we want to align with our personal values. So the 7 of Cups card, on the other hand, is a minor arcana card that represents choices and opportunities. The card features a man who seems to be standing before 7 cups, each with a different image inside. The 7 cups here reflect the idea that we must make choices in our lives, and each of these choices will lead to a different outcome for us. So when these 2 cards appear together in a tarot card reading, they can represent the need to make an important decision that will bring justice and balance to a situation. The 7 of Cups here may indicate that there are several options available, but the Justice card here reminds us that we must make the choice that aligns with our values and beliefs in order to maintain balance in the universe. This combination can also indicate an ethical dilemma that requires careful consideration and reflection before just leaping into action. Additionally, these 2 cards in combination can represent a need to find balance when making a decision. It may be tempting to follow our desires or passions, but we must also consider the consequences of our actions. The Justice card here reminds us that our choices have consequences, and we must be able to take the responsibility for those consequences. Overall, in its essence, these 2 cards encourage us to make choices that are fair and just, even if they might be difficult or unpopular. They also remind us that our decisions are a reflection of our personal values, and that we must always strive to align our actions with those values. And so pile number 3, that was all I have to say for your reading for today. I hope you found this video very interesting and insightful. Please share your experiences in the comment section below, and make sure to check back in tomorrow to see what kind of energy fields are surrounding you then. Take care and have a super awesome day further.